If you haven't done so already, go ahead and download the files from either the website or the user share, depending on if you're at the school or at home. And here's the folder. It's Intro to After Effects. We're going to be starting with this Wildcat folder, and inside of it is pretty simply, it's just a logo. We've also got some folders for our other projects as well. So launch After Effects, and the first thing I like to do is just hit New Project and then save it into that folder. So let's do a file save as, and let's go to that folder. Yours is going to be on your user share, and I put it into my Wildcat folder, and I'm going to call it Wildcats. Now feel free to replace this with your own school logo and school names. Now the first thing you normally want to do is import your footage and then get a new comp going. So let's import that logo by right-clicking and choosing Import, or you can go up to File and Import. File. Then we're going to navigate to that same folder that we just talked about. Here's the Wildcat folder, and here's the Illustrator file. Now this Illustrator file, we're not going to be dealing with the layers, so we can just import it as footage. Go ahead and hit Import, and that'll bring it in. And then we want to start a new composition. If you're familiar with Premiere, it's like starting a new timeline. So you can either hit this big giant button, New Composition, or go up to the Composition menu and choose New Composition. Keyboard shortcut, Control or Command on a Mac, and N. All right, let's give it a name. We're going to call it Logo Intro. And then from the presets here, you can suck up a whole bunch of different settings. We're going to do HD TV 1080 29.97. And you can see that gives us the height and the width, gives us a pixel aspect ratio and a frame rate. Down here, let's choose full resolution. If your computer is having a harder time working with this stuff, you can dumb it down, and you can always do that later. And then for the duration, let's highlight the duration because the default for the very first time you start After Effects is 30 seconds, and that's crazy long. So let's type in 500 to make a 5-second intro. Go ahead and hit OK, and we are ready to go. We've got a composition down here that's the right length, and we've got all of our files in here. The next thing I like to do is create a folder. So let's click on that and type in comp. And let's put our logo intro comp into that folder. I like to keep my things organized. Let's make another bin. We're going to call it media, and we'll throw our logo into the media folder. There we go. We're organized and ready to start.